starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
How you doing?
Hey, Lou, what you doing?
I'm doing? I'm feeling way better. I'm feeling much better this
Oh,
Friday.
yes. You had
You
this
were like, oh my God, you're going to the game Sunday. You're sick as a dog. What's going? I was fine. I was fine. My wife was fine. It was a cold, but we were fine. We were talking about I was at the game last Sunday with the Browns lost to the Ravens, and I think I was happy they were competitive. So
yes.
I'll say that. And I think we know kind of where we're at this season and what we're doing. So we're going to talk more about all that. We'll go over the game. Got the Raiders game coming up on Sunday. Posh, did you have any UFL stuff you wanted to talk about while we're here? Or you said shaking your head? No, I didn't think there was much going on.
No, not really. There was not really a tepid week. Tepid week. It was a little back and forth about the UFL shop. Tepid week, mild week.
The shop.
Yeah, the UFL shop, but that's not a no big news, no big roster news or anything like that. I'm just waiting for the roster. I,
Okay. For the Columbus
but
Aviators. We're waiting for that. Yes.
yeah.
So, so yeah, welcome. It is the Burning River Browns Talk. It's Friday night. It's 9 p.m. We're here live talking Browns football. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate each and every one of you. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Thank you very much. This is on the Fanatical Elves Network, which is a subsidiary of the Fans First Sports Network. Appreciate each and every one of you. Click on the link of the show. Yes, order up some coffee. There's going to be some good Christmas blends, I'm sure, coming out soon. Order up some
Oh,
coffee. You got to tell
ooh.
them. You got to tell them Lou sent you on Hemisphere Coffee
Ooh,
Roasters.
tell me
Yes,
about the
yes.
Christmas ones.
I
Yes,
don't know.
Santa.
You go on the site and look. Jeez, what are you asking me about coffee for?
Yes, Santa needs his coffee. So yeah, let's
Yes,
get
yes, we all
started.
need coffee. So with me is my esteemed guest, Posh Clevelander. You can find her with the Squad Pod at Bougie Sports. She joins us. She joins me Fridays. She's doing fantastic. Thank you for joining us. You are in the great state of Missouri, in St. Louis, and she's originally a Clevelander. Is that correct?
Yes, lost my
Yes.
team twice. It's still going through therapy. Yes.
Yes. Yes, that happens.
Yes.
That happens. I got
Yep.
to tell you, I appreciate each and every one of you that join us. I'm Lou Marconi at omarconi251 on Instagram and omarconi1973 on X. Please, like I said, like, comment, share, subscribe. We love the interaction. So let's go over the post mortem of last Sunday as much as you want to. You wanted me to talk. I remember we talked before the show, and you wanted me to talk about like what was the reaction, what was the energy like when Shador came out. Well,
Yes.
let me just kind of explain this at halftime and everything was going on. We're just, I'm sitting there with my wife after the start of the third quarter. We got the ball, and I just started hearing people cheering really loud, like it just started erupting. And I'm looking around. I was like, "What's going on?"
Uh-huh.
Because we had no idea Dylan Gabriel was out with a concussion. We had
Oh,
no idea. And people were like, "Oh, Shador's in. Shit. Oh, okay, here we go." Because let me tell you, the first half, people were they were booing Gabriel and wanted Shador to come in.
it was loud. Guys on TV, the boos were clear. The announcers, it was loud. Uh,
Hmm.
Cleveland fans, y'all show up, and the boos were loud for Dylan. It was palpable. I felt so sorry for Dylan. I really did. It was
Yeah,
loud.
he's a pro. He's a pro. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
He'll be fine. He'll go back to Hawaii. He's good. So he's good. I wanted to point something out. The
Mhm.
defense kept us in that game.
Yes. Defense, hashtag defense wins game. Yes.
Well,
Defense wins games.
Lamar Jackson's QB rating was 47.6.
Ooh.
Yeah. He threw two interceptions, one for a pick six.
Miles is just unbelievable.
Yeah,
But
that was
shout out to
Devin
the
Bush. I think
Carson.
Devin Bush did that plus the muff punt. We had chances to be in this game and win it. And it was funny. I was talking to one guy at the gym. He's like, we only scored like, nine. The offense only scored like 9 points, and it's like, yeah, I mean, we have a bad offense. We have a
Mhm.
no. Just let me rephrase that. We have a god awful offense.
Yes,
The
that's
bright
what I
spots
was
are
going
there's
to.
rookie players like your Harold Fainand, you got your David Njoku, Jerry Judy's more of a number two receiver, and Quinshawn Judkins is a rookie running back, and he's going to just
Mhm.
develop into something. You could see it.
Yes, and I'm just so proud about the defense. I'm so proud of the rookie
Right.
defensive player. Carson did his got his
Ooh.
first interception.
He was. I think he was rookie defensive player of the week, if I'm not.
Yes.
And Miles Garrett had 4 sacks. It was just he's playing on a whole new level. It's crazy. Somebody pointed this out, and I didn't know
Mhm.
if you knew this or not. Go back from between 2025 and 2020. The last 5 years, the Browns
Mhm.
had 8 picks in the first 2 rounds.
Okay.
Okay, 6 of those 8 picks were on defense.
Mhm.
The one pick that was in the second round last year was Quinshaw Judkins. The
Mhm.
other one, going back to the first round in 2020, Jed Wills. That
Mhm.
could explain why the defense is so much farther ahead than the offense. I also
Mhm.
I also think that it's just they've done great with undrafted free agents like Ronnie Hickman,
Mhm.
bringing in Devin Bush, who turned out to be he was a former first round pick. Andrew Berry likes to do that. He likes to bring in former first round picks and bring them in.
Mhm.
Um,
They've been tested. They've been tried. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, because I mean Devin Bush was a first round pick of the Steelers, had a good rookie year, but he hurt his knee in the second year, kind of fell out of favor with them and went to Seattle. Fell out of favor
Mhm.
with Seattle and ended up here and I think he probably knew this was his last chance to do
Yep.
something.
Last chance high.
And
Mhm.
Alex Wright, a late round pick, got extended this week.
Yes, that was exciting news. That was exciting news.
Oh,
Trying to build some consistency here.
hmm
That is that's what they're trying to do. Even with the debate of fire Kevin, trying to build some
are you still
consistency.
hearing that as much as before?
I'm I'm not hearing that as much anymore about fire Kevin.
Yeah, I'm
And when
just
I do, I check trolls. I look at how many followers you have, and if it looks like you just had an account that was formed 2 days ago, like I saw an account that was like obvious pandering to Shador, 139 followers. I'm like, nope, block. Guys, check before you respond. Check the followers. Watch out for the troll. Don't. It's not worth
yeah,
your
and
energy.
check consider the source, right?
Hmm.
Consider the source. Albert
Hmm.
Breer, like said, and people were like mad about this, or people were conspiracy that it was Stefanski said this about it to his offensive coaching staff about Shador Sanders this year that this is a red shirt year for him, and people were mad about that, and I'm like, actually, that's he was drafted in the fifth round. I mean, what I
Hmm.
mean, he's a rookie. He's learning. He just needs time, and that's what Stefanski is saying. Like, let's give him time. Let's get this kid to develop. Let's put a plan in for him. Go ahead. What were you going to say?
People don't know the history. That irked me during the time before football got started this season, and they were scraping the bottom of the barrel for stories. People that are new to Browns fandom because of Shador didn't know our history of having to throw new quarterbacks out there.
Way
It is
too
a
soon. Way
luxury.
too soon when we throw him out there. I
Yeah.
mean, yes,
What'd you say?
way too
What'd you
soon.
say?
Too early.
Exactly. I said it is a luxury for us to take a prized quarterback and not be able to throw him out there soon. And while we're in the process of building an O line, our
Yeah.
O line, we had injuries that especially, yeah, right around that was fresh after DeWatt Jones got hurt and Jedrick Willis was shown the door, and
Hmm.
Dwight Jones was learning the left tackle position, and
He
you
was doing
know
decent. He was doing pretty good. I
he
mean,
was
he was.
doing decent. He was doing decent, but I'm like, these are problems.
And Jack Conklin, the thing, Jack Conklin's having trouble staying healthy. I think he's questionable for this game against the Raiders, and he's
Yeah.
been like that. He's actually, when he's healthy, he's one of the best. He's very good. He's
Yes.
very good.
Yes.
Cam Robinson's a second round pick, and he's serviceable. He's not great,
Mhm.
but he's serviceable.
Mhm.
Ethan Posic's all right. Batonio's very long in the tooth. This is probably his last year. Wyatt Teller's 31. So it's kind of
Yes.
you're going to see a revamped line pretty much next season, I would
Yeah.
think.
Yes. I have been um, seniors. It's senior week. Senior week. I've been going. I will be. I've been bookmarking a bunch of O linemen that I found out that are seniors. As soon as they finish their last game, I'll be like, send your resume to Berea. There's some O linemen, Brendan Black. There's a couple of O line. Is he a senior? Yeah, he's a senior, I do believe. But
From
there's a
the
couple of
Senior Bowl,
seniors.
the Senior Bowl in
Hmm.
Mobile, Alabama last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I don't want to get them in trouble, but when can you contact seniors? When can you when can you
I think not
contact?
till after the season's over.
Okay, their last
Yeah.
regular game.
I think the actual, that's it, national championship. You talk to them at the Senior Bowl if they're invited, or Eastern
Okay,
O-line game, that
well,
type of
as
stuff.
soon as they get off the Greyhound bus, Posh will be contacting them
Yes, don't get in
with
trouble.
yes, I will be meeting them with an apple pie and telling them about the great city of Cleveland on our low and how their rookie check will go far if they decide to move to Cleveland because our O line is aging. We need help. You're our only
Yes.
hope. You're our
Yes.
only hope.
Well, I could
Okay.
see one of the top three picks in the draft because it looks like we're going to have three picks in the top 40. Okay.
Okay.
I could see one of them being a left tackle.
Okay.
I could
Yes.
see
Do
another
our
one being
yes.
we have it's a very good and deep wide receiver draft too. I could see us getting a receiver.
Okay.
And dare I say this? I saw this today. I was watching a show, Quincy Carrier and Abby Mueller. I don't know if you
Hmm.
know who they are.
Oh yes.
Abby Mueller does Dogs by Nature. She's a writer and she does her own shows. And
Yes.
Quincy does his stuff.
Yes.
I always liked his work. They were pointing out he actually said this. There's a 98% chance that the Browns will pick in the top 10 in the draft,
Hmm.
and an 88% chance it'll be in the top five.
Okay.
If they're in the top five, you figure who are the other teams that'll be in the top five? You got the Titans,
Jets.
Jets, Saints,
Hmm.
and who would be the Giants?
Hmm.
Okay, Giants already drafted a quarterback, and so did the Titans. So that's three teams that
Hmm.
would need, and the three premium
Jets
target.
need a quarterback.
If there's three guys out there to take, you'd say,
Hmm.
obviously Mendoza, Moore, and Simpson.
Raiders. Hmm.
Raiders probably will too.
Yep. Hemi 44. Thanks, Hemi 44. Hmm.
Oh yeah, Raiders are going to need a quarterback.
Oh
Oh yeah,
yeah.
oh yeah, Steve.
Uh,
Absolutely, the Raiders are going to need a quarterback. But we're talking. Are they? Let me see. Where's their record now? Where would they be? They're 2-8. Okay, so really, this does have implications on who wins or loses this game. It could
oh
actually.
my gosh. Oh goodness. I'll never forget the South
Thanks,
Park
Steve.
episode. The
Which
South
one?
Park episode where they both teams wanted to lose. The softball episode. Both teams
We
wanted to
don't want to
lose.
keep playing. Let's stop. No, we're not doing that.
We're not doing that. Okay. Uh-huh. Well, I
Just
want
also,
Mendoza.
yeah. Okay. Let me just put aside here because we're talking about the Fire Kevin stuff. Just
Okay,
Steve
go
Gill.
ahead.
Steve Gill, the Fanatical Elves colleague, he does the Dog
Hmm.
Pound South show out of Nashville.
Hmm.
Through John, he has a source within the team, pretty
Hmm.
much
Okay.
saying Kevin's safe.
Yeah.
I think before we lament like where the team is and where we're at now, understand how we got here.
Hmm.
Like going all the way back to '95. How people are saying it's a 42nd quarterback. We've gone 0-17 for rookie quarterbacks making their first start since Kozar. Yeah, all that shit. Okay, fine. Okay, yeah, it's true. It's true. How did that happen? Why did that happen?
Hmm.
How did we get here? It was a Deshaun Watson trade that blew up in our face.
Hmm.
I also heard this on that same Quincy Carrier, Abby Mueller's podcast. I wasn't aware of this, but the insurance money will kick in this offseason for Watson's contract because he's gone the calendar year without playing.
Yes.
$44 million in cap relief.
Okay.
plus it's the last year of that contract.
Okay, so that'll be an infusion of cash.
Hmm. Okay,
Okay.
so the only thing that's going to be in question is his roster spot, whatever they do with him. But that's for another day. That's for another day. But I was
Hmm.
just saying. But here you go. You got three picks in the top 40. You have
Hmm.
probably have an opportunity to be in the top five.
Hmm.
And one of those three guys, if you really like them, you can get them. It makes sense to draft a quarterback and develop them. And
Hmm.
I would love it. It wouldn't bother me. I mean, I wouldn't want them to go 2-15. No, no, wouldn't
No.
want that. No. I mean, do I want them to win some games? Of course. Am I worried
Hmm.
about draft? I mean, if they want to trade up, they could. If they need to trade up 5 or 6 spots, they could. I mean, for
Hmm.
instance, if Tennessee's at the top pick, they might be willing to do it, but who knows what they'll ask
Hmm.
for? But I mean, I could see it, but we'll speculate on that after the season's over. Let's
Hmm.
focus. Really, I'm thinking on the here. But before we go any further, let me just do a pause for a quick break for a
Okay.
word from our sponsors now.
Hmm.
All right, how about those sponsors? All right, that is 60. I'm writing down. I have to write this down. I have to write down when it was so I can let Johnny know. So yeah, they added the show. They put it on Spotify and all that other good stuff.
Okay.
Thank you. Checking out those sponsors. Like I said, man, order up some good stuff. So here, going back to it, we both teams are 2-8.
Hmm.
It's in Las Vegas. If it was here, I'd feel better, a lot better.
Hmm.
But the Raiders played Dallas on Monday night, and they got their butts kicked. I don't know if you knew that or not, but they lost to Dallas. Let me pull that up.
Hmm.
That was
Monday
33 to
is my
16.
Monday's my
33,
catch-all mommy chores night.
yeah,
Sorry, guys. Yeah.
33 to 16. The,
Hmm.
the Cowboys beat the Raiders. Let's look at. And Dallas isn't a elite team. Okay,
No.
they have a winning. No, they don't even have a winning. Rather 4-5-1. Okay,
Hmm.
but they're not horrible, but they're not great.
Hmm. Hmm.
All right, hang on. So let's take a look. So I'm looking at. Let me just look at some of the game stats if I can get them here. This is for the stats. Dallas had 24 first downs. The Raiders had 17.
Hmm.
The Raiders were 3 for 12 on third down efficiency, while the Cowboys were 4 for 10. Raiders' fourth down was 2 out of 3. Total yards, 236 yards by the Raiders. Rushing yards, 27. Passing yards, 209. Total plays, 58 plays by the Raiders. It's 27 of
That,
42.
yeah, that's pretty emaciated. So, but no one wants to lose to the Browns. It's called the Lazarus effect. You're old like me.
You talked about this against the Jets. Yeah, you talked
Yes,
about this against.
teams will, like I said against the Jets. Yes, teams will rise above. They will rise above, rise out of
Yeah,
the grave to beat the Browns, and then after that, you will never hear from them ever again. So,
I think
hey,
Geno
I'm
Smith's going to
old.
have a great game because of that. Well, let's say Lazarus was a one-trick pony. Let's just say this that well I'm just sitting here thinking like they're coming off a
Mhm.
short week. We're traveling out there, so that kind of levels that off. These teams
Yes.
coming off a Monday night game really don't play well the following Sunday.
Uh-huh.
It's a 4 o'clock start for us, which is 1 o'clock there. And
Uh-huh.
it's just one of those things that you just look at and you go, huh, wow, this is a game where the defense, if they play the way they have been, can win us this game.
Yeah. Um, I just every this week everyone was going Shador, 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 and I know everyone uses it for clicks. I was just wanting to talk with you about our O line
Well, we've
because
been we've
it
been
doesn't, it
we've been
doesn't matter
talking about
what
them. Yeah,
Shador does.
yeah. Go ahead.
It doesn't matter what Shador does if he doesn't have time to do it. It's
It's
just
any quarterback.
possibly collapsing in a second. If
It's
he
any
he
yeah.
didn't have any time, he didn't, if he doesn't have any time to pass the ball, if he, we're third worst online. We allowed pressure on 41.5% of dropbacks. Um, it's a two-way street. It's like a toxic marriage. You both are the problem. Okay. Yes, Shadur, he needs to
I
let
like
go of the
that. I
ball,
like
but
that.
we gotta
You
give him
both are the
time.
problem. You both are the problem. Just. Can you
Just admit
imagine
it.
being a marriage
Oh,
counselor at some one of those things? It's just like,
it's
like
her fault. It's his fault. No, but
well,
it's
I've heard of stories of that happen. Just to kind of on the sidebar here, where wives will
uh,
talk their husbands into going into counseling, and they'll sit there with their arms folded, and the husband, like the counselor, will talk to the husband. He turns around, looks at the wife, says, "Okay, this is what I want you to work on," and she's like, "What? Me? I've
yes,
heard of
yes,
I, what do you mean? I'm not doing anything wrong." I said, "Wow."
yes, yes,
Yeah, that's
yes.
when you know it's like, and they're like, "Okay, dude,
Been
what do you?"
there, had to do that.
Yeah,
Yes,
or
yes.
people, yeah,
I've had to tell women, he's not an ATM, you know. I've had to say statements like that.
well,
Yes,
there was
been there.
one I heard of one where the therapist was like, told her, he says, well, she's mad that her husband doesn't want her going out with her friends till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and he looks at her and he goes, well, you're a married woman. He has a point, and she's like, what do you mean? I mean, it's like she couldn't believe, she just got mad, he married, and he had a stepson, and they had their own child. They had
Mm,
two sons. They had two boys. And it's like
hmm
you have a family at home. What are you doing going out till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning? But anyway, that's a whole separate thing. But it's just
And
kind
that's
of
a whole
funny.
separate issue.
Well,
But yeah,
accountability. There's
yeah,
accountability.
yes, there's accountability on both sides. What I hope this week. Let's play what we hope happened this week. Okay, this week I wanted him to pass to every player on the team, whether it
The
was a
Browns.
practice squad. I want him to throw the ball to the donut man, hot dog guy. I want him to pass and hand off and know the idiosyncrasies of every body on the online. I want the O line to work on pancake, bulldozing, using another person's body to knock over another person. That bulldozer pancake technique. I want them to work on their cardio. I want them to
Yeah,
work
get
on their
on that treadmill,
weaknesses.
guys. That's a
Exactly.
disaster.
I want them to work be in ballet class, like you know. But I want them. I would love if I could. I was lucky enough to ask Shadur a question at the softball game. If I was able to ask Shadur a question, maybe Monday after the Raiders game, I would like to know what he did to foster or get quickly foster a connection with this O line this week and
Or,
make it
or
his
with his
own.
teammates to get chemistry and that. Just taking
Hmm
reps in practice. And the thing is, Shador, I think he's a good kid. I have nothing against him. He seems
I
like he's
saw
coming in. He's
that in his
putting in the work. I also heard Stefanski's been putting in work with him in the film room. I mean, I don't know where this whole dysfunction and toxicity thing's coming from, because it's
clicks
like,
and clicks and likes and retweets. That's what
yeah,
it is.
there's no. It's just kind of like, what? And like,
Mhm.
they're setting him up to fail because they're not playing him. I said, but if they played him too soon, that's setting him up to fail too.
Mhm.
You know,
I would like for him. I would have liked him behind closed doors, though. I don't care if it was in a bathroom to throw a couple of passes to Judy to the first string. I just
oh,
feel as soon
yeah,
as he moved up to QB2,
yeah.
that was shocking to me to find out that he never Judy. That was like the first catch Judy did with him.
Yeah, I was going to say this. That's not uncommon though. Just so you know, in the NFL with a
Okay.
backup, it's always it's what the thing. It's also very uncommon. Both
Mhm.
your both your quarterbacks, your starter and your backup are rookies.
Mm.
That's another. oddity with this. That's what's
Only
strange
the
about this
Browns.
season. That's why I thought they looked at this season like kind of like, okay, like we're just gonna
It
see what we.
made sense to call it a red shirt for him because the plan was to have Joe Flacco. I get it that it was going to be a red shirt season.
Right.
Have him sit back, learn behind Flacco. I get it. That was not a diss.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right.
But things went awry. Hmm.
Well, everybody. Well, Mike Tyson said, everybody has a plan until you get punched in the face. So,
Well,
so
hopefully we won't get punched in the face Sunday.
oh,
We,
can we say this too before we forget? I'd be remiss if we didn't. Okay,
mhm.
Bernie,
Yes,
I'm glad you're doing well. We
yes,
pray for you every day. I'm glad. I see there's something here where Stefanski visited him in the hospital. He's in the
yes,
hospital. He's recovering. He looks very frail.
yes,
He did get his liver transplant. He looks like it took. He looks like he's doing well. Looks like he was actually standing up with Stefanski at the hospital.
yes.
So, Bertie, you know what I'm looking forward to? I said this Monday with John on Stirring the Pot. Next year's home opener or season opener, whichever it is, okay? I am looking forward to him coming out and smashing that guitar.
Yes. And let's not forget
That
the
place will
family.
erupt.
Yes. And let's not forget the family. They lost a son. Thank you for the gift of life from their son. When I can, I am going to
That
donate.
probably will help them. That'll probably help them. I'm an organ donor too. Absolutely.
Yes. So I just want to shout out the family. Thank you. I do believe his name is Brian. The family that chose to donate his organ. As soon as I can, I'm going to donate to the family. I did this week buy some pain. I can't wait to try Kozar's pain cream for my knee. So I'll be getting that in the mail real soon. But it's been an
Appreciate.
emotional week.
Yeah,
Hmm.
appreciate it. Well, Bernie, I'd be remiss if we didn't do that. So thank you.
Hmm.
Thank you on that. So let's kind of shift gears a little bit. Let's talk about Sunday. We've been kind of talking about already. What do you think would be, Posh, your honest opinion or whatever your take is on this? What would be the key, putting Shador aside, just for the team,
Yes.
the Browns to win? That's because that's what I care about. I want the
Yes.
Browns to win.
I am
Shador
going to
starting
force
is
myself to not look at Shador. I'm going to keep
well, if they're on
Shador out of
offense, he's there. You're gonna
I want
but
to assess. I want to assess Wyatt. I want to assess Batonio. I want to assess the O line. That's what I want us to look at. I'm going to look at the O line. I will, and I plan on coming back to you with an assessment of the O line. That is what really hinges on our future because I want I want us to pick up some O line rookies in 2026 draft that maybe can learn from Wyatt. I don't want Wyatt to leave us next year. I want Wyatt to mentor. I don't want Wyatt gone next year. I want him to mentor. And I don't necessarily want Batonio. Well, Batonio, I don't
well,
know.
he's probably gonna retire, but I haven't
Yeah,
heard that.
Batonio's going to retire.
I haven't
But
heard that. I haven't heard anything official, but I'm just
future Hall of
taking.
Famer. But I do want. I don't want Wyatt to retire. I don't necessarily want him to retire. I want him to mentor. I want our O line to take some better steps. I'm going to be counting pocket time. I'm really looking at the O line. We've got to grow. We've got to get better. We've got to get better, make some strides in that O line, so that our 2026 O line rookie classmen can come in here and be better. We want to keep Shador safe. We want to keep Dylan safe. So I'm going to
Or
force
whoever our
myself not to look at
quarterback's going to be that we draft for next
exactly.
year. Yeah. So okay,
Exactly.
but let me just talk about for this game specifically. You want to see the offensive line work well, protect the quarterback. I think running the ball is going to be
And Q, and
huge.
Q, yes, Q. Be able to make some lanes for Q, because you give him a lane, Q will
Hmm.
take it.
Yeah,
Q Junkins, he has shown he's the kid. The kid is smart. The kid is smart.
it's
Give
football
him a
smart.
lane,
Yeah,
he will do it.
absolutely. Yeah.
You know, give him, yeah, he will do it. It's not for me. It's not the saddest thing if we lose. because we last week we looked at Mendoza. For
We're
me,
still gonna look at Mendoza.
yeah.
Mendoza.
So for me, it's not the saddest thing if we lose. It really isn't. As long as we are competitive and everything. I'm not saying going out there and trip Shador, but it's not the saddest thing if we lose.
Yeah. No, no, no. We could. We might not. Right now, it is 4 minutes 43 seconds left in the game. Cavaliers 107. Well, Cleveland Cavaliers 107. Indiana Pacers 95. So Cavs are up
Okay,
by now. They're up
okay.
by 10. It's not 107
David and Joker
96.
was at the
112.
game.
Oh, good. Is he?
Yeah, he
When,
did the
when?
sword. They have like a sword tradition they're doing in the same line as the guitar smash was like a you pull out a sword and a stone type of thing.
Was it King Arthur?
Yeah. Well, you pull out the sword out of a big Cavalier C.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's cool. Well, so we got so like I said, so that's going well for the Cavs. They're about 4:13 to go, and they're up by 10. So they probably have the
Hmm.
ball. Let's see. I probably it's not. Well, the weird thing was I was looking for this game early before we went on the air, and I'm going through my cable company. I'm like, where is it? So then I look on the Yahoo Sports app. It was on Amazon. Game's on Amazon tonight.
Oh my goodness. Guys, oh gosh.
But just so you
It's
know, the Raiders are not a good team. Neither are we. We're a good defensive team. I want to say we are a great defensive team, but a god awful offensive team. The
yes.
one thing that am confident in this game is our defense against
Okay.
this Raiders offense.
Short field. Help Shador out then.
Get
Short
some
field.
turnovers, short field, help our offense.
get,
Get
get some
some points,
safety.
get ahead.
Get a
Don't
pick six. Carson, you made an interception. Get a pick six this time. You
yeah.
know.
Denzel Ward's due for a pick six, so let's see.
Yeah.
That would be nice. Yeah, let's defense score 21 points for us. That'd be great. And the thing is, this future of this team looks good with the last year's
Mhm.
draft class and some of these young players coming
I'm
along.
really proud of the rookies. Oh my goodness.
And like you got guys like Ronnie Hickman playing really good. Alex Wright got extended, so you're seeing
Mhm.
this coming about, and they're drafting guys for Jim Schwartz that fit what he does and what he likes to
Mhm.
do. So they need to draft guys on offense that fits
Mhm.
the offense. Tommy Reese, Kevin Stefanski, what they're good at, what they like to do. So
Mhm.
yeah, please, you know, let's do
Yeah,
that.
we got to draft smart. We have to. This it's another crucial draft year. We for our O line.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Let me go ahead and put my PTO for drafting because
yeah.
it's really a
All right,
crucial our O
let
line.
me take a look at the line right now. Raiders are 4-point favorites. They're getting 3 for being at home,
Okay.
so we're pretty even. So
Okay.
that's as of now. Might be looking because of the injury reports. They're pretty healthy.
Hmm.
Um, the Buckeyes are 31.5-point favorites over Rutgers tomorrow at Ohio State,
Okay.
and that's what I'm seeing here. Okay, so now it's 110-97. And Cavs are up by
Hmm.
13 with 3:43 to go. Cool. So,
Hmm.
are you in line to making any type of predictions or anything? I really don't like doing that. I
Hmm.
I could see the Browns winning this game. I kind of would
Hmm.
like to see that so we don't hear about the losing streak of starting rookies and the road
Hmm.
losing streak, and we haven't
Hmm.
done blah blah blah. I just want to see them score more than 20 points and win the game. So that way,
Yes.
so I just don't. Where
You,
I think
kids need that self esteem.
well,
they need yeah.
yeah, because winning 4 games this year at least will at least prove that you're tangibly better than last year.
Hmm.
And you think about it, this game and the home game against Tennessee are games they should be able to win.
Hmm.
They should. And this defense, you figure if you score 20 points on the Raiders against this defense, our Browns defense,
Hmm.
that should win you the game.
Hmm.
That should. So I'm just saying, I say they have a very good chance of winning this
Okay.
game. A very good
We will
chance.
see because that was eerily sounds like the Jets game.
Yeah,
You
well, and the
know,
Jets game, it was basically three big plays, two touchdown returns for a kickoff and punt, and that one big
that's
screenplay on
our
defense.
special teams. Yeah, that's another area that you
We,
know,
we, we you take those plays away, we win by like you know we win 20 to 6.
our special teams.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or like something. Yeah, I think 20 to 6 or something like that. It was like they beat us 27-20. So yeah, all right. Cavs are up 118-102 with 2:04 to go. So it's awesome. But
Mhm.
so we've said the same thing about the Jets game, and it was true. We had a very good shot at winning that game. It's just absolute ineptness of this offense is just it's putrid. It's absolutely putrid. So I'm hoping if they could effectively run the ball, and I'm talking like for
Mhm.
like 100 yards
Mhm.
by Judkins alone, we'll win this game.
Yes, yes.
Because the
Let's
Raiders only had 27 yards rushing against the Cowboys.
please tell me he practiced handoffs with Johnson. Please. You know, I didn't really
Training.
see it.
Oh yeah. Oh, of course he
Okay.
did. Yeah, if
Please.
he as long as we don't fall behind and he's not in a position where he has to go back and throw
Hmm.
and they're going to pin their ears
Hmm.
back and blitz him. Plus the other thing too, if you watch the Baltimore game when there was third and longs, it didn't take Baltimore long to realize you blitz this kid, he's not going to. We're going to beat him. So that's
Hmm.
what they did. They blitzed them. I said they're coming. You could see it happening. So
Hmm.
yeah, it's like they were just. It was just one of those things. All right,
Yeah.
131 to go, 118-105 Cavs. So all right, so it looks like the Cavs are going to win this game. They're up by 13 with like a
All
minute and a
right,
half to go.
Cavs.
All right,
Mhm.
120 to 105 with 112 to go. Awesome. Evan Mobley. All right. Good job. We're up by 15 with less than a minute to go, so
Mhm.
we're in a good spot. So guys, go ahead, Posh. What do you think? I just want throw me your thoughts because we got about another 8 minutes to go here.
Okay.
Good job.
Uh, we're winning this. We're winning it. I think I call it the Shador bounce. Yeah, I'm calling this Shador bounce. We're going to win this. I feel that we're part of the season where we're part of that keep our job type of part of the season.
Hmm.
Um, I think the Raiders have a lot to work on. Like you said, a short week.
Yeah.
I think we're winning this. It will be close. We need to, Shador needs to adapt. If they do start crashing the pocket,
Blitzing
he
him,
needs to be able
blitzing
to
him.
adapt.
Yeah. Well, that's where you have the dump offs. They're probably just going to do
Mhm.
this. Throw to the outlet on the blitz
He's
and
got to learn how
hit the
to
quick read. Hit
get
the
rid of the
quick read.
ball.
Yeah, get rid of the ball. Hit
Mhm.
the quick read.
Quick
All
read,
right.
quick
Let's see
read.
here. Let me see. So you're predicting a Browns win. I think we're gonna win, but I'm gonna say this: it's not gonna
Hmm.
be pretty,
Hmm.
but I think we're gonna win, and I mean
I think it's going to be
ugly.
a third quarter game. The exciting part of the game
I
will be
mean
third quarter. I think it's
I
going to be
mean
a third
I
quarter
mean the girl you take home at last call ugly. So
game.
you wake up
Yeah.
next to her going, oh my god, what did I do?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
It's,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm married. I don't do that crap. I don't do it.
yeah, it's the exciting part of the game will probably be third quarter, I think.
Third
Uh,
quarter.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I
But I
mean,
just hope they show this game nationally because I was getting here in St. Louis, I get texts and everything from church members.
let me see.
wanting
It's
to
a four
know-
o'clock game. It's a 4 o'clock game
Yeah,
Eastern time.
yeah.
So that's
And here in St. Louis, the Kansas City game is at noon or so. So go. They should go ahead and play it
that's
here.
right. That's right. You're on Central time. Who do the Chiefs have?
The Chiefs have Colts. Yeah, Colts.
That'll be a national game.
Yeah, and it's at
Let me see.
noon.
The
It's
four
at
o'clock
noon.
games. You got Jacksonville, Arizona. Okay.
I saw the.
Eagles Cowboys will be the national game. Eagles Cowboys at 4:25. You
Mhm.
also have Falcons Saints, another one who gives a shit. You got
But
Buccaneers, Rams
Shador is
Sunday night.
playing. They should want to. So I tweeted at my local CBS affiliate here in St. Louis. I said, please show the Shador game. People are going to be asking for it. It's
Yeah.
going to get eyes here in St. Louis. It will get eyes.
Well, Panthers 49ers Monday night, Buccaneers Rams Sunday night. So the 4 o'clock games you got, it's going to be Eagles Cowboys is going to be the national
Yeah.
at 4:25. Everything else will be regional. I think Eagles Cowboys is on Fox. Falcons Saints is on Fox. The only other 4 o'clock game I think that's at CBS is Jaguars Cardinals, and let me see, Browns Raiders are on CBS. So there's only two
Yes.
4 o'clock CBS. So it probably for national reasons on CBS, if there's a national broadcast on CBS at 4 o'clock, it would be the Browns Raiders.
Yep.
Probably over Jacksonville,
Yeah.
Arizona.
Cardinals. Yeah.
Yeah, Cardinals.
Yeah. They should show it nationally.
Yeah, well,
Shador,
I would
because
love.
they want to say, you know what they want to say? The 40-second start of a Browns quarterback.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's why you got to say, how did you get here? How did we get here? How did this all happen? So,
Hmm.
yeah, I'm tired of that stupid fucking jersey.
It's
You
the
want to know
same.
who had more? The only team that's behind us on that is the Bears with 32, I think, different
32.
starting quarterbacks. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and we're at 42.
Oh, speaking of the Bears, there's a documentary. HBO's made a documentary on the making of the Shuffle, Super Bowl Shuffle. We're not here
Okay,
to start. Yes, so I bookmarked that for over Thanksgiving holiday. I tweeted it, but
yeah, I
yeah, the
started.
HBO, it's available on YouTube.
I'm finishing up this Sunday my third season of Tulsa King on Paramount Plus. I
Okay,
started. Yeah, I just started that last Sunday was a Landman with Billy Bob Thornton. Same
okay,
creator, the guy that did Yellowstone, did
okay,
Tulsa King, and he did
okay,
Landman. So it has nothing to do with the Yellowstone stuff at all. But it's
okay. But
Taylor
it's totally
Sheridan.
off.
It's Taylor Sheridan. Yeah, Corey and I were talking about. I guess there's a spin off of Yellowstone called Marshalls, and
Okay,
it's going to be the one Dutton, Casey Dutton, and then there's the. I know they're going to do 1944. They were going to do that, and I
hmm,
heard they were doing one about Beth and Rip, but I don't know. And
mm. Tulsa King. That sounds like something my boyfriend would like.
yeah,
Yeah.
Tulsa King. Yeah, Tulsa King's with Sylvester Stallone as the mob boss.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That okay. That's Thanksgiving.
I like that show. I like it. It's a really
Oh
good
yeah,
show.
that's Thanksgiving. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. That
I love Sylvester
he
Stallone.
tells the story when he was a struggling young actor and he was trying to get by, that he got turned down as an extra in The Godfather to stand next to
Okay.
an Italian wedding cake. He told
Oh.
me, "You tell me I don't look Italian enough to stand next to an Italian wedding cake." It was good. No, nobody would use him for anything. I mean, he basically, yeah, how he made it was he wrote Rocky and he refused to sell it unless they let him be the star in the movie.
Hmm.
It was
Oh
like,
yeah, I remember a little girl seeing Rocky in the theater. I was
mhm.
so I loved it. I remember being a little
Oh,
girl
oh,
with my
I
dad
remember
seeing
seeing.
Rocky in the
I
theater.
remember being a little boy seeing Rocky in the theater and the audience going crazy. There
I
was,
love. I was so. I loved it. It spoke to me as a little kid. I was a little kid, and
it
I
spoke to
I knew
everybody
it
that's
was a good
struggled,
movie.
that's gone through
I
something.
know everyone could go.
Yeah.
I
Well,
remember. I'll never forget seeing Rocky. Hmm.
you know what?
Now, the Wiz, I was terrified by the subway scene.
No, we're not talking about the Wiz. Let's just get back to the Browns real quick before we wrap this up. I wanted to say this. I've been kind of nicknamed Mr. Brightside with because I'm always positive. I'm always like on the
Uh-huh,
upbeat on things,
uh-huh.
and I think yeah, I understand where we're at as a team, and I understand where
Mhm,
our offense is. And then you also got to understand, like, yeah, we took a big swing and had a big miss on Deshaun
mhm,
Watson.
mhm.
So that's how we got here. So now it's like, what are they doing to work their way out of it? Which
Yeah,
tells me that it was the owner that meddled and did that,
that's why Kevin will still have a job. Yep.
and Andrew Berry.
Mhm,
Like I said, we were just trying to see what we had. Let's see what
mhm,
we got in Shador. Let's see what the rest of this team does.
Uh-huh.
My thing this year, I want to get as high of a draft pick as possible. I want to get that franchise quarterback, whoever it might be. I'm not putting my saying I want Mendoza or Moore or Simpson or
Hmm.
whoever. No,
Hmm.
I'm just saying I want them to pick the right guy.
Yeah,
And
it's just fun. It's just fun to project. You know what I
yeah, yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah. And I'm going to say this too is that yeah, I was just somewhere with something. Yeah, this dysfunction thing. It's just easy to say because we're losing.
Hmm.
But the actual dysfunction is look at the Giants. Look at the Titans. They're looking for head coaches. They
Hmm.
both drafted quarterbacks in the first round last year,
Hmm.
and they're ready to do that. I saw a podcast. I can't remember where I saw this from, but they were talking about how there are a lot of quarterbacks take time and they're late
Hmm.
bloomers in the
Hmm.
NFL because the way college is constructed now, the way college is operated now
Hmm.
versus the pros. So
Hmm.
it takes time. Some guys take longer than others. Look at how
Hmm.
Sam Darnold's doing in Seattle. Look at how Baker Mayfield's doing in
Hmm.
Tampa. So, and those guys, they've
Hmm.
been through all these other teams. Do you think Minnesota's not kicking themselves? But they stuck with their draft pick, J.J. McCarthy. So I don't blame them for doing that.
Hmm.
But, you know, are we going to be patient? Are we going to be like, hey, let's see what this kid can do? Because as soon as I mean, if he doesn't start playing well right away, get him out of here. He sucks.
Yeah.
Then he goes somewhere else and he does well. Why did we get rid of him?
Exactly. Exactly. This I don't want Dylan to go. I don't want
No,
Shador to go.
no, no. I
I
think they'll
see
both be back
something.
next year. I wouldn't be surprised if they do bring in a veteran quarterback as well as drafting a
Thank
guy.
you.
Yeah,
Thank you. Hmm.
who knows what they'll do with Shador or Dylan Gabriel? I don't know. I think Dylan Gabriel can be something as a backup, and I think Shador could be something, but it's going to take time.
It's
And the
going to
thing
take
is,
time. And
is
I'm ready. I'm patient for it. I'm patient for it
you
because
are, I am, other people might not be.
no, because here's the thing I see with them. Even Dylan improved in some areas.
Hmm.
Even Dylan improved in some areas.
Oh,
He did.
absolutely.
Yes. So these are guys that can make some progress.
Hmm.
And plus they don't have any off-field issues,
We have a
and they
final.
study their playbook, unlike a certain player we should not talk about. And you know what I mean? They
We have a
show.
final score of 120 to 109, Cavaliers over the Pacers. All right.
Okay, good.
Good. Okay. So,
So
yeah,
they make
continue.
some
Go ahead.
progress. They make some pro. We've got players that Dylan and Shador. I call them yin and yang. They make some progress. They learn from their mistakes. They don't redo those same mistakes. Um, no off field issues. I'm patient. I'm patient, and we got and especially since we need to rebuild O line around them.
Yeah,
You
we need to
know.
build an offense around them overall. And
Mhm.
so the three premium positions I think you need to look for is quarterback, number one receiver, and left
Mhm.
tackle. However you get that trade, free agency,
Mhm.
draft. However you want to
Mhm.
attack that. That's where they got to
Mhm.
attack now. And I think there's possibilities. So we'll see what kind of
Mhm.
magic they can work. We got time. Hey, we're gonna be back here next Friday. We're gonna talk about the Raiders. We're gonna preview the 49ers. And they'll be the day after Thanksgiving. So we're all going to be carved up and ready to go. Ready to go.
Uh-huh.
Posh, thank you so much for coming on. I want to wish you a very happy Thanksgiving,
A happy Thanksgiving,
and
and here
Browns
in St.
fans,
Louis,
happy
our tradition.
Thanksgiving. Let's
Yep.
let's let's take it one game at a time. Let's see what we got out in Vegas. You know what?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna watch the game. I'm just gonna be like, I don't even get mad really now. I'm just kind of like, okay, let's see what we got. Because
Let's do
not saying
that.
I don't care. I do. I was at the game. I was at
Mm-hmm.
the game with Baltimore. I even, it was weird because my wife and I got there pretty early for it.
Mm-hmm.
Because and we were there. We hung out. We saw Lysandra.
Yeah, was Sherry at the game?
Sherry didn't make it. She wasn't feeling
Okay,
well.
okay. Sherry was not
But
at the game. Okay,
Lysandra, I ran into Lysandra and at Top Dog Tailgate people and Lauren. But Lysandra
okay,
came as a last minute thing because Lana was supposed to go with this group,
okay,
but Lana got sick.
Oh
Lana
my.
was sick. Yeah, so she took Lana's ticket and came, and she's like,
Mhm.
"Lou!" She came running up, "Lou, hey!" She's like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" And then she saw Christine. She's like, "Oh my God, hi!"
Fuji
Yes,
girls.
yeah. So she saw my Lysandra and my wife were cool. So it's like,
Mhm.
and yeah, and my wife, we actually, well, we got to the stadium, we got there a little bit early, and we got a
Mhm.
beer and we hung out.
Mhm.
It was, and once you're up high too and the wind's blowing, it
Oh
gets
my
cold.
gosh.
It got cold.
Yes.
But hey, Browns fans, let's enjoy the game. Let's enjoy
Let's,
the rest of the season. Let's see what we've got. It's
mhm.
a
The
red
national
shirt year.
spotlight.
It's
Mhm.
it's a red shirt year. Let's see what we got. I think this is a game that we could win. Like I said, the Jets game was a game we should have won. We should have
Yeah.
two more wins at least. We should.
Let's
I
see
mean, we
some more.
should have. We honest to God, we should have beaten the Bengals and we should have beaten the Jets. We should be
Mhm.
sitting here at 4 wins, but we're not. So here we are. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. I really do appreciate you taking the time to spend with us here this evening. Talk Browns football, talk Thanksgiving. Happy
Yes.
Thanksgiving. Enjoy the time with you and your family. Thank you. Okay. And anything you want to say, Posh, before we take it home?
Just happy Thanksgiving. Keep tis the simple things. Tis the simple things. Home with your family. And even if you're by yourself, guys, tis the simple things.
Oh yeah, yeah. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. Thank
Hmm.
you, and always remember when the river burns, it burns brown and orange.
Hmm.
Thank you.
Oh, I didn't listen to the show. I did not listen to the show.
All right.
I'll listen to the show now.